So Dad, having owned multiple companies, what advice would you give to people looking to do the same?
Sure. I think it's quite simple. I think you don't just start running multiple companies. I think you first got to be good at running one company, and then once that happens, I think it's just a natural progression to get more and more. And it depends how hungry and your appetite for success will depend on how well you're going to do moving forward and running multiple companies. It might come across as a difficult task, but if you have the drive and the energy and the willingness to do better, you can do as well as you want to do. You're out luck. How well do I do? Do okay? How far? Now, the last Jared did all his WhatsApp check me. He gets at least 3 hours face time with his screen time. He gets at least 3 hours screen time, so something's working.
And what's some of the biggest lessons that you've learned owning multiple companies?
Yes. I don't want to call it a lesson, but probably one of the biggest things is what you need to sacrifice. When it comes for family, friends, there's a whole lot of sacrifice that comes with trying to build a successful company, because you're spending so much time and effort into what you're trying to build for future, especially for probably your kids. And I think that's the biggest sacrifice, is we sacrifice time with our family. And that was why it's so important now that once I've built this business, that it's a lot easier now to spend time with family. We've built a business with a lot of capable people, so I don't necessarily need to be 14, 15 hours a day. It's now down to maybe 11 or 12. 13.
Yeah, you can say that.
And then what input would you give someone else constructively if they wanted to own one or many companies? Something that you wish someone would have told you just to think about before you started that journey to accelerate it?
Advice, what do you think about? I think my biggest drive was I grew up, and I don't want to say poor financially, but wealthy emotionally as a family. And maybe when you grow up in a certain aspect where, and I don't want to say that money is an issue, but when growing up poor and not always being that extra funding to do is that you want to do, I just never wanted that for my family. So I think it'll be different things for different people. Some people work for the love of money. I probably was more driven for the love of family, to probably give my family that little bit more than I didn't have, and also trying to get a balance, because they can easily become brats, which I know that you haven't. So no, none of my kids are brats, but I think that's what actually drove me. I just wanted to do better. It's almost breaking that family barrier into a new era of generation of Venter for the sake of the conversation.
So you just need to find something that drives you to push through all those difficult times.
There'll be some purpose, drive, probably more or less the same thing, but there's something that's going to drive you to want to do better. And my driving force was just that I wanted much more for my family than what I had. And it's not talking about materialistic things, it's just I wanted to do more for my family.
Memories, moments, experiences